Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Thursday, January 29th, 2026. The DAO returns with the launch of the DAO Security Fund. ERC-8004 goes live on Ethereum mainnet. Optimism launches OP Enterprise. And Fileverse launches offline mode. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. TheDAO, the infamous crowdfunded Ethereum project from 2016, whose hack led to Ethereum's historic hard fork into Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, has returned with the launch of the DAO Security Fund, activating over $220 million in Ether to fund Ethereum security. The funds come from edge case funds unclaimed in the last 10 years from the DAO recovery process. Approximately 69,420 Ether, primarily from the extra balance contract, will be staked to generate ongoing yield for security funding, while roughly 4,600 Ether with no clear claimants is immediately available to support the fund. Notably, ETH in the original DAO withdrawal contract remains available and redeemable by DAO token holders. The DAO Security Fund will support Ethereum security efforts, including wallet UX, smart contract security, incident response, standards, and core protocol security. Funding will be allocated in rounds using open mechanisms such as quadratic funding, retroactive funding, and RFP-based ranked choice voting. The DAO Security Fund will be stewarded by the DAO curators, including Griff Green and Vitalik Buterin, and new curators Taylor Monahan, Jordi Bailina, P. Cave, Alex van der Sande, and Paul Lansky. ERC-8004 is now live on Ethereum mainnet. The standard extends the agent-to-agent protocol with a native trust layer, enabling discovery and interaction with AI agents across organizational boundaries. ERC-8004's three on-chain registries, identity, reputation, and validation, are now deployed on Ethereum mainnet, with singleton deployments on major L2s planned in the coming weeks. ERC-8004 is designed to support an open, cross-organizational AI agent economy by offering a unified interface and tiered trust models tailored to different risk levels. Alongside the launch, 8004 Scan launched its infrastructure layer for exploring, validating, and interacting with ERC-8004 registered agents, and Virtual's protocol has integrated ERC-8004 into production. Optimism has launched OP Enterprise, a production-grade managed blockchain infrastructure service that enables companies to launch and operate their own OP stack chains without taking on the operational, security, or scaling burden. The service targets fintechs, exchanges, payments companies, and financial institutions building on-chain products. Enterprises can choose between deploying on OP mainnet with a path to their own chain, a self-managed option with self-run infrastructure and priority support from Optimism, or a fully managed service where Optimism operates the chain end-to-end. And lastly, Fileverse, an on-chain file sharing platform, launched offline mode v2 for its ddocs word processor, allowing users to create new docs, access existing documents, and search document history entirely offline. Offline edits are saved locally and automatically synced once users are back online, made possible because Fileverse docs are stored both in the local browser and on IPFS. In other news, Ethereum core developer Light Client introduces Frame Transaction EIP 8141, Offstage introduces its Ethereum interview series, and Opal introduces the Ethereum Client Team Vault, a multi-operator DBT-powered vault built on Lido v3. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.